Hello everyone, this is Manish and today we are going to learn about variables. So, variables are bound to columns and are used for filtering using where clause. As such, they can only contain the values available in the column they relate to. Sometimes we need to filter the data based on user input. This is where input parameters and variable comes into picture. We'll talk about input parameters in our coming tutorials, because input parameters there are lots of things we can do with input parameters. In input parameters we can both get the user input at the runtime, but there are lots of differences between it. Okay, variables we can so variables are mostly we can create to on columns. Okay, but on input parameters we can do a lot more things into it. We can even create calculated columns, restricted columns, and put input parameters inside it. So we can even do the filtering using input parameters, but right now we will do the filter using variables. So what are variables? Variables are actually, so think of a situation. So at the runtime, so I want only pencil. So if there are two columns like product and price, so I just want to display only the values for pencil. Okay, at the runtime. So it's on my wish at the runtime what value I choose. Depending upon that, it will give an output. So at the runtime, if I choose pen, then it will show the output only of pen. So it depends on the user input. So we'll quickly go and check how to create variables, and at the same time we'll discuss more into it. So variables can be created on attribute views and on analytic views and on calculation views. They can't be created on attribute views. First we'll go to analytic view. Okay, so here we are. See, input parameters can be created from here, but variables can only be created from here. We'll go into semantics. Then in semantics there is a tab parameters and variables. So here there's a plus symbol. So we'll click on this one and create variable. So I'm just putting variable selection. Okay, it doesn't. Sometimes my computer get hang. Okay, so yeah, so we can put multiple values, single values, or interval where it would be from, and to. We can put a range between that particular one it will show. Okay, interval means between a particular interval it will show the result. So we'll first put an attribute over here. So I will put on, let's suppose, company. So now I will put not range, single value equal to 2000. We can even put it over here, so it would be default one, but we can change this thing at the runtime. So we'll not put any values over here right now. Okay, I will just clear this one. No values. Okay, and we can apply multiple variables from here. So what we did it on attribute. Okay, so now I'm okay, so we can see the variable is created. Now what we'll do, we'll go into validate it. We'll validate this particular view, then we'll activate it. Okay, so now we'll see the data preview. see, it asked me for variable, which variable I want to choose. So here we can do either 1000 or 2000. So it, even if we have there where while defining the variable we saw that there isn't from where we can choose the default one, but it would be default. We can change it from here even if some value is there. Okay, so we'll put OK. So now our data would be displayed. So it showed me, see, wherever the company is 2000, it showed me all those data. Okay, if I will run it again, data preview, if I put 1000 over here, it will only show me 1000 details. So you can see it over here, 1000. So this is how variables are created. See, the basic difference between single value, interval and range is, single value is this, means we can provide a single value over here. Interval, there would be a from and to. Okay, and range, see, interval will be like in that particular interval what is the what are the values we input, and range is from, means greater than equal to, yeah, means greater than or less than equal. Okay, it would be in between that itself. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you everyone.